Hey everybody, Dr. Shook here, and this is another sauna session. In today's sauna session, what I want to talk about is TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, and its relationship to Hashimoto's. In particular, what I want you guys to know is that TSH does not become permanently elevated until Hashimoto's has progressed to a point that it has destroyed your thyroid gland so significantly that it can no longer make significant amounts of T4. Okay? So here's the important thing to know. Hashimoto's is an autoimmune process where your immune system attacks the thyroid gland or an enzyme TPO or thyroglobulin. Okay, it's a protein inside the gland, and it attacks it. And as it attacks it, it destroys thyroid cells, and every subsequent attack causes the thyroid to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, resulting in lower capacity each time to produce thyroid hormone or T4 and T3. The primary hormone made by the thyroid is T4, right? And T4, if the T4 levels are high, then the brain recognizes that and says, you know what, I don't need to make thyroid stimulating hormone, which is TSH. So TSH is low because your T4, which is the primary hormone the thyroid makes, is high, right? But if you have destruction of your gland and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller due to recurrent Hashimoto's attacks, then your TSH, your T4, which is the primary hormone made by the gland, may not be enough, right? So then what happens? TSH becomes elevated because the brain says, hey, you know what? My T4 is low, so I need to make thyroid stimulating hormone. So it pumps out TSH and the levels rise, and that's because the T4 is low. And the goal of the brain is to signal with this stimulating hormone to ramp up the production of T4 so it'll come up, okay? But your gland may not have the capacity to make as much T4 as it needs because it has been smaller and smaller and smaller. It's been destroyed repeatedly by the immune system. And unfortunately, as this isn't a smooth transition that happens where T4 comes down, it is something that fluctuates wildly, and it can go on for years and years, and people with Hashimoto's can suffer significantly. So we never look at TSH alone. I never look at TSH alone. There are reasons to do that. If you have a tumor or something, I mean, you want to look at TSH, but I don't look at it alone, okay? I look at it with the other hormones so that I can better understand what's going on with the person and try to understand the mechanism that's breaking down. This is really important for you guys because a lot of you are just getting TSH checked, and some of you are just getting T4 or T3 checked, and I think that's not adequate for most people either. So I just want to share that with you about TSH and talk to you about how it doesn't stay high until there's significant destruction of the thyroid gland in people with Hashimoto's. We don't see it just overnight go high. Or if we do, then there's been a significant attack of the gland and it's destroyed it more significantly. So, Dr. Shook here. I hope you guys have learned a lot from this. And if you have any questions, you need anything from us, let us know. If you're looking for help on where to get started, most people, I'll tell you that you can start a dietary approach. There are a lot of different diets out there that you'll see on the market. People come into us and they've tried dietary approaches, and all I can tell you is, if I don't know all those dietary approaches, and I don't know how well someone's compliant to them. I created a program called the 6-Week Hashimoto's Transformation Program, and that dietary program is not just a diet, but it's also a lifestyle program. So we have 10 different video-based modules. It's a membership site. I mean, it's completely focused on helping you to try to dampen autoimmunity, improve your blood sugar, decrease your inflammation, heal the gut, and it's perfect for Hashimoto's. So I have people start there because it's a program that I know we've used clinically, that's repeatable, and I know that if that doesn't work for you, then I know what the next steps would be as far as testing goes, okay? So if you are interested in our program and our dietary approach that we've used clinically for years that we know, then just let us know and we'll post a link below and share that with you so you can learn more about it. If you want to learn more about your blood work and like understanding your thyroid hormone, then I would refer you to 9 tests required to understand your thyroid. It's a guidebook that I put together, and if you're interested in getting that guidebook, just post below and say, hey, I'd like the guidebook on the 9 tests required to understand your thyroid, and we'll post it so that you can go and check it out and see if you want it, okay? So I hope you guys have learned something from this today. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll do our best to answer. We are inundated with people contacting us, though, and there's just no way with being in practice and having families that we can answer everyone, and I'm truly sorry for that because every one of you have important questions, and I know a lot of you are desperate, and I'm sorry for not being able to get back to you, but there's just no way in the world we can answer 100 questions a day or 200 or however many we get through various channels. So really appreciate you guys, and I will do anything I can to help you out, but I'm limited in what I can share and what I can teach and what I can do. Okay, so I appreciate you. If you have any questions, just let us know, and thank you so much for coming here and spending time with me to learn more about your health. See you on the next video.